vivan sus vidas, que la mía yo la voy a vivir. Fueron muchas bajas.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the San Diego Padres looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Although they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching in this game, Nick Pivetta.
He's had some ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman of his ball, Freddie.
Left-hand batter waits. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Base hit and aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Here's Kyle Tucker. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
That one down the line. And foul ball. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one in the air. Machado under it. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent power.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. 2 outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Really good swing right there. That pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 on with 2 away. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout and out of order. So they strand a pair. And now the Flyers will get their first chance. No score. Back here with my pal singing. Getting the nod in this one. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What should we keep an eye out here?
Very solid ERA last season. Just a little over 3. And you've got a guy like that taking them out for you. The offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least unless they're really struggling. So More times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter. I mean, that's a perfect location right on the plate. Over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with his own.
Ripped on the ground to second. Edman slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes on the move to the gap and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting third. Third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
2 down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
Yeah, and San Diego didn't waste time with Tatis.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Close with that one, and that's ball 2. Bounce to the right. Cronenworth to first. 1 out in second. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time. No score here in the second. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a free pass.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Fouled off again. Well, it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The pitch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. They take the force out, and that is that. One left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. The batter now, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder.
Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff right in on his hands.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. You know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the way.
Runner first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Ty France. On the ground, Edman. On to first, and that is that. One left for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
And a pitch. Ripped to first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's a foul ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Merrill makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. That will go down quietly. Still no score.
Then the word's out. Your time is up, it's your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up. What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me, gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go.
As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The line of the pitch. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Get him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this. Using the entire game. Just kind of sitting there long enough on that.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Xander Bogaerts. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Laureano comes up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field. Hernandez makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that's in the dirt. 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Muncy to hit.
2 balls.
That one not close. 2 balls and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Machado. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's pitching well, not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never control baseball.
And another ball. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. He lets the defense recognize it. Good execution.
So 1 down to bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curve a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have the time up and ready for it.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 3. Bases empty, 1 away here on opening day. And there's ball 4. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Runner takes off. In the air out towards right center. Pines should have this one. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. And Castellanos at the plate now. 2 outs. Tatis runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Into center, base hit. Tatis around second. Will throw to third, and it throws offline, safe at third.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. They're in scoring position now. Opportunity to push across the first of the ball.
So 2 down. Jake Cronin digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs. That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's spot right here. Couple runners on. 2-1 count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Race to left center. Right there. On its way. Out of here. He powers that one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there. It's typically not the easiest way to hit. This is the opposite field into the ground. Making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ty France, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That
2
misses
balls,
the zone.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's outside. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. At the belt and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Bats up on it. That ends the inning. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitches in the dirt, 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Slice to right, fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, man aboard. Here's Mookie now. Liner, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And here it comes. 'comes. 'There's a strike. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2 on, 1 out. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's 3-1.
The right field
So first and second with 1 man gone. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a 1-2. And the curve is down and in. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The one out to right. Tatis after it. And there's 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 outs.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball.
1-2 here. So no run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. And a pitch. To third, Muncy. Sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The lefty, number 5.
Here's Ramon Laureano. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him looking. And there are 2 down.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to do better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
On the ground, Edman. Throws to first in time. Machado is out. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They still lead it 3-1. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, number 1.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Shohei Ohtani.
Sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Comes up empty, that's strike 2. Richard's a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels at the University of Oklahoma. Swing and a miss. That came out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Chance to strike out the side now. And you talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think we come to rock and roll. But I say roll. Come on everybody, cause we're down with the rock and roll.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Rocky Sasaki, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count's even at 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, it can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just loves that one into center.
Nick Castellanos, the next up for the Padres. Kicks and deals. That to right. Tucker should have it. And makes the grab. One time for 4. And then he scores. And they're up by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Ball in play, and a nice job with the side fly.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Right-handed reliever. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Corrals it, and that is that. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 1. Top of inning number 7. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jason Adam.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLB. I remember him and Jack used to control the parties. And they would let us know when it was the right time to leave. LLM. I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shut up, easy. LLB.
And it's even up. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Bogarts. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Freddie Freeman waits on deck. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order, and they trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 7th. Now, Ty France. And a pitch.
2-1.
And there's a ball. And a 3-1 on the way. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play. Sweet grab right there.
That's the DRS for you, right? That's it. What a save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that one.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And it's second. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Well, from there comes across. It's 5-1. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended. But he didn't have to do it. So I took it right there.
Number 7 on the pitch out of the plate here. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That one missing inside.
Close pitch there. He's kind of wondering where he missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game.
Ball to Freeman. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Padres with the run-scoring double. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adrian Morahome.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And now the lefty. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Felt good. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And up next for Los Angeles, Kyle Tucker. Next pitch is downstairs.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And he swings over the top there.
With the big bats coming off and the home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. To the right side, France steps on first for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I'll tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
So misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, a well-placed splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. 3-2 now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can hit. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs. About ball still 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's 5-2. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 3.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Bases empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out there to center, coming on. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a second.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the fairway on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos. Grounded to third, could be 2. They get 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 2. Mason Miller takes over on the mound. A chance at his first save of the year. Andy Pajes.
The center fielder, number 34, Andy Pajes.
And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can run him out for 2.
Now swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. If hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Bounce it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis grabs it on the run. So it's their last chance in this one. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And another ball. The Padres trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Fights it off, you'll see another. 2 outs. Down the line, Laurie After it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. On the ground to third. Your first game. The Padres take the season opener and move to 1-0.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off the run.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at ML. We'll see you soon.
Telling me about next man, but next man. Now you want my heart for the evening. Since my chick moved in, you confuse things.
We are renegades.
Warning track. And you can control baseball, man. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, one away. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Pitch. In the air to left, down the line. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising. Even
swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'll bring you with me if I know you.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now Saul. And the right-hander deals and delivers outside.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Betts whips it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Manny Machado up to the plate. And another ball. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. This one popped up, fouled round first base side. Freeman calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out far and to the outfield for the base hit. Those feelings feel great.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker makes the grab, and that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Griffin Cannon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Andy Pappas now at the plate. Going to count 1 and 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one misses. The count now 2 and 2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tatis going back. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they tack 1 on the board. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one. They're clearly feeding off of each other in the game. It's scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Mookie Betts. The 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate to the game, but right there it did.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. Right-hander kick steals. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't been very comfortable up there. It's just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Rips that one to right. Tatis makes the catch, and now the Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, number 78. And this is the best way to make your Major League debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's down and in. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Vesia getting loose out there. Dwyer warming up as well. Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ty France. Here's a 1-1. On the ground is short, could be 2. To see if there's one. Double play. Well, he did seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 39.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now, Kyle Tucker.
The right field.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And here's a 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here.
Now catcher.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on the first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. Outside low, ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Two outs. Stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Next for LA, Andy Papas. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Swing and that ball smashed on the line. That's a hit. 1 run across. The ball comes in. Water holds it third.
Himself up an RBI and decorated the gap, and that was a really nice swing and the inside pitch. Just beat him with a spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Flips the corner. 1-2. Muncy at third. Pajes on at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. Last chance coming up for the Padres.
Gotta make this life go paradise. So I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dwyer, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
3-1 now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one is absolutely fell to. And that should be extra bases. Capusano around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Now it's going to be Song. And now the lefty late on that fastball. The Dodgers leading by 5. Here at the top of the ninth. And another ball. And the pitch. Oh, right to the backstop. Out at the plate.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down at the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
The runner from third. It's 5-1. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Here's Manny Machado now. Here comes a pitch. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Not his first one away. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Down. Could be extra bases. Song round second on his way to third.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. A chance at his first save of the year. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. And the righty deals. And a big hit into right center field. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
It's around the board. It picks up pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So up next, Jackson Merrill. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 5-3.
Oh, a big swing of the bat right there. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get up to the outfield grass to push that run across. Now a huge impact in this game coming up.
Stepping in for San Diego, Nick Castellanos. So the tying run at second. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Swing and miss, blew it fine at 99.
The last thing he wants is to get the ball on the ground. I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Double steal. And miss. On the third, too late. Save. Double steal.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Jake Cronenworth. They're down to their final strike.
Come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Diaz is just one strike away. Now he looks as bad as it's been.